secure. The violence that characterizes the election. How do we end this? And the DNA be taken from the sea arrest be my yenyanti be and then ekoso.
Sadiq. Say assess elections process in 2 ways. Electoral process no back and violence or insecurity issues so for elections because one is one of the peaceful elections in by-elections because so far one of the peaceful by-elections because all the 19 polling stations it's one about. In fact, nobody report say I complain on anybody attacking, say prevent him to claim and vote on that day, which is good for us as our mind. Because a young woman decide when a be young MP. Over electoral elections, that's why is to make us somewhere even though there was some challenges a day before elections in terms of which we were able to solve the problem. With them. There also no record say agent be a protesting on any result. Nobody has protested.
Okay.
It means parties not due to most elections there was free and fair. And they accepted the result because no pink sheet back on that agent challenged the results.
Okay.
Nobody. And so by how Becca say it's a year. But Nyama I see here, which also is on one polling station. Out of the 19 polling station, one polling station, and activities in Nyama videos, this year, Becca say it's unfortunate. But I have said it was expected to happen. Sadiq, over statistics of our elections.
So you knew?
Oh, in fact, all the parties know, and anybody who have gone through internal these by-elections such kind of tension attacks comes. Who say you got 2 by-elections it assume national character.
Okay.
So people who comes out from outside the constituency, at times will be a bit chair myself, and which is unfortunate for our democracy. That is where you come. Be a bit chair to when if you take the constituency like they are not into that. They are not into that. So occupy election be into only see between free outside about constituency anymore. So if I we elections trouble who say attacking obi a free constituency. But usually the attacks always come from obi free outside and obi free outside. Kasemu na ma issues we see. So right from beginning, among first I say then you see videos flying. We be chairman myself, Mr. Chairman myself. So you realize, you say ABC. But say ABC out to that level, that nobody could have said about it. However, ABC, which I condemn, for us I condemn the attack, whoever the person is, whether it should be NDC, NPP, I will condemn it. But we need to start now looking at how to manage our mini elections, that by elections, where outsiders always want to show off in elections.
Right.
In fact, over so far media says now. After these elections, what the on the video NPP leaders say, leaders, Munkape come from my voice. Here Akwatia. Okay? That's how he starts. That is why, because
one on the stake in Israel election, or the stakes in Israel party.
Miracle Body, said the same thing.
Miracle is a spokesperson, but
you see, I don't regard him.
Yes,
but you see, he's an outsider who is pointing his nose into somebody's constituency. That statement, I will have people who follow his footsteps. Obesity, then I also show this. But once we move away from that, I believe that we will start going out from these elections with attention. Sure. Sadiq, you will follow, I'm sure your media men. Yeah. You meet people. I'm sure earlier at court elections. When we meet each other, people who go to election of their heads, the mutine elections are. It's never on common. It's ready easy. Because the most important thing, you are there to support your constituency. But some people go beyond those issues. And that's where they worry a war. But yes, we are resetting the country. The joy I have, that's the only one, unfortunately, say intention, say intentional. When the police officer slapped the media person.
Yeah.
But these elections are one thing saying security, national security, and our police as directly involved to attack any person. This is one election, sir. We didn't get any security. If I elsewhere well gone now, national security officers and it me bo MP as well. Over the chimana, police able to offer a consent to police able to. But I believe that now these security officers are now understanding the elections. There's also protecting elections area. Now I'm on your call for no.
More tax, no.
More tax. Oh, Saboku Kandra. Otieva the statement oh yeah. Say about boys in Yama. All the parties have equal. Will settle things on the ground. I feel that it's unfortunate. But Saboku that you normally speak like that. Yes, yeah, we do those things. But I believe say you have internal security of your party. Not to go and attack people. No. Not to attack people. Part of party structures now, we say more boys are. But in that case, we say, more boys, and more boy, be a security be you go and attack somebody. But at least that at times it goes beyond control. Such things happen. What happened on the Friday on how I come saying, because that is what is, especially me, I feel even very worried about deputy national deputy organizer. In fact, I see now that I was looking for his phone to because as a national officer, this thing will happen. It happened because usually you have somebody who knows a way officer at least to have some conversation. But unfortunately, Sadiq, I was not happy. They see. In fact, if police have not done their work well, who say like I better rerun be
because
who say who show video no police need to be cordon off the barricade. Police we are to abano. Baby officers ne war material.
Yeah.
Because nanka omo de monsaka materials and be say or that area no put vote no kwa no. In fact, ebe count 18. Now no kwa no as push us again to another rerun of the polling station. So that's why I applauded the police in protecting that area with all these things, I'm elections, etimi echo ye. That these elections, we all went in 50-50 because the NPP has very confident say I am stronghold. We also were confident say I am stronghold though, but also believe say this constituency rigging etimi koso. So we'll train our agents to do the right thing.
Okay.
And unfortunately, this small issue is here. As small it is something that, however, if you take the picture of the 19 polling station, we'll say 90%, 95% of elections was peaceful. And I wish that such things should not go on, especially when I heard my colleague, Akwatia, was starting citing people towards Akwatia, which yet to go or not to go.
But the Modia or more high. Enya on insight na bibia nsi arrest bia nsi no any ordinary person bia beka say omo nso en ame omo ho na omo nko because as of now more than 76 hours
Sadiq,
not even one arrest.
Sadiq, I'm saying that it is not only this election. Police are both to.
That is why there is a reset.
That I'm saying that is why we are giving police the investigation. Perhaps add all these issues, show character. Show say when there are security issues, deal with it so that you will deter people from such activity. I was about police to move. In fact, the police now boss no. But we video are yet to confirm.
Yeah.
So I was on free.
On your commander or I think say another district.
However, I don't know whether he was assigned to all those things, but these are things that we give the police.
He's been interdicted, so
fine.
Right. Yeah.
But those issues they see, you say, will be attacking. We wish to see the police doing something.
Okay.
You arresting people to not speaking to for police, but you can't just say because they say no, I'm just going to sweep people to arrest. Investigation to go in and get the culprit of the issues. So we will support the police to investigate on it.
Right. No, Marty, Nedia or the Atuja. Meaning, say, mobile support to police. I'm on make arrested there. But the most important thing is any money see your police for any. Or move for police for so. And the ma at the ending in a yehu. Say police in a hop na ni pay di bonina police for the say go much here. Ubia be amen who say, dear, so me bomb me home by no. So won't to me bomb me home by dear. Ye caught into another election and may protect him. Eric Kubu say obechem patriotic voice. So the NDC people should know that power is transient. Now everybody is happy about what happened in to Honorable maybe it's Hawa Kumsin and some NPP members. Today it is NPP, tomorrow it will be you, and you can't hate someone like that because of politics. Your party is in power, so you want all Ghanaians to die. I say regards to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Ellen.
Yeah.
The I am one, no. Ushenipa, Omonsakeka, Omona, do na ye NPP for Lloyd and Afi Hawa Kumsin and a sofa can see a power. Yamusano pay mo party nature say Omosha Mampani Mahama and him say make a definite statement na on call it on condemn it the see and Afi on call it say Yanchini Pomo Koso Sani Manina.
Party I can but so obey so dear. You be bringing me say on ye. Say nya dear we are hoping crass obey. Vice President in the Bekasai, Mamma Chia Grandma, Mimisa say, I hope send a way. Bono so Casa no Casai, and a query no sign say no. Inti as it is no, we don't have any expectations.
Muntaka Akasa say Ombe treaty all the acts there as criminal.
We live to see. But electoral violence, dear, you crum ha, you start here and your especially about by-elections. Na and yet the whole as a year general election, na call by-election. And yes, and get one. Ebro. Talent CD by Akwatia part 1 by. You see, Akwatia part 2. Cherepone. Etiwa. Okay, I was so west will gone. And if I be offenso
no.
If time. Ain't baby a by-election, baby, we have a tendency say a bro bebem. Ya kasa all these years. Near a baba year and the kakraka, Minka say the peak of it was ayawaso. And it won't sense me see. And my president, the then president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, eti hon committee, so bekai.
Yes.
And the hon sema and also free committee no mubaye. Part of the recommendation of the committee was that mantie ya na ya boabo no political parties no bia one internal security internal groups the omo provide the security mayene ya can see and dismantle ni nyina. Okay.
Yes.
Am I ye ho act emra and NPP Samre no ye Nigeria ban was so led by His Excellency Nana free meeting. Say ono dear all mo ye mumra so mra ono ahye enti NPP dear ukaya ye groups ni nyina ye dismantle ye dismantle ni nyina say ye dismantle na ye nuanom de omo anye. In fact, from what we are picking no ye nuanom ye dismantle omo group no be kra ko join you no mo gada omo
moti we no dabe
oh say ne nansen ya nsem sisi
oh
e na ye hu eso insunsan so ne ne mu 2024 it is asem ye see Friday start fi December 7th December 8th December 9th 2024
okay
yakwa elections Dr. Baumia by within 24 hours we who say anye ye ama NPP ababa be press conference anye ye enti agro no mapagya minsa ye ntwa so because ye picky ye say doctor at that time na night was clear say well loose no wa ma out ama meka say ade no anye ye a the way na NDC fo ahyehye omo boys ne nia na omo ye no oyene na betu ye wokurum ha na doc kan sa wo be mu nyina mbedi mi adanse say doc yes no e ma kurom etodin
of course
eno kuram pono Many akitwa man lick basin telling the boys when some who do of a crumba. Yachiobi. Yes, she police stations and I police EC officers.
Our northern region.
Northern region, yes, she be.
And I
yes, she be was Ashanti region. Baby, I what they say Friday, Ablekuma. Monk, I say a whole school. Now you ballad, but yeah, she winner. We are looting. We are some I apostle. Some Merano, maybe the police for next started because at that time, now you're Ramahama, now you're ensuring into no your president. Now you run another down Kwakufuado, so nice sequence were all. And see, in that space, that security space, it was the work of the police. So big no juma. And so some IGP are no person you extended nejumenti or no so as ya children and some yeti krumha. Can who say elections when so a year could you na ya to say ya soldier anko to soldier for the omuto barracks.
Oh yeah. Dr. Manibwa Mabekai said that.
Yeah, way yo, make cut to 2020.
2024, yeah.
Soldier for MPA. Almost to barracks. Yeah, you know, you do.
ABPA. ABPA.
Oh, but the way
Antisa
2020.
Yeah.
Almost PA, quite no more actually. Yeah, the account, yes, a police station, Grandma Soldier Maho. And IGP, and obey, and I hear Ramhama say bye bye. It took a year or studio hey yameno, no me can't say. Nyoma we jumano. 1 year jumani ye. Na ne krono or kon wakofe fair dear. Of course, no bano untrustable and for 1 year. And any 1 year juma. Any year radam pare bye bye. Any idea no one former deputy IGP Yohonu e buy. Ti adwin say ja o man so abey dear or experience why you juma yache. And to obey how it is done.
Yeah.
And then number one on one police. Now wow journalist. Small girl yeah. Papa police born asumia. Na sichire anything.
You the Obama no bonus.
I know your Obama. And a journalist back on so there was another young lady so
Joy reporter. One of the tags, you know.
Are you? I said, when I acquire this Friday, dear, I acquaint apart for yes, able memory be by me, say, man, I'm a boy and pa. What I get him, ma. Apart from journalist Obano, how I come, another young lady be a friend, a party ladies in the back, or also see a bony video, no, or no grantee interview. I taxi if next born any so, and son, I a national deputy, a friend is saying. Organizer.
Wow.
Now me may come and now could see say.
News to me.
Yeah, I'm a now could see say. And my your politics muesha. How I come see near ne constituency in some SC wo. Say yes here be can. More money pana money ne ko ye no. Ne nkrofo antwetio 2024 how about boy penny ya money to you. Kaswa.
Yes.
Yes, here Becca Kaswan sent wo krom ha. Yakwa election. Ono so ha dia to say we lose. Wa papa ni baby atena. Ogina ni baby. Hwe video no. Who say how any obi kasa? Ana oni obi kuntopa. She was just standing here somewhere. Now when ya NDC 4 tax and mo bi anka nchem so mo nya NDC 4 me NDC 4. And member can think more than 10. No ma kotu esi oba besi aso. Na mo NDC for say na mo training mo member say mo hia ma na mo bro. Na how akura na mo bro ni. Wonim say asam no me tie na me siesie mo because the night before na me I was in the constituency. Ti me ko fie ko siesie me ho so me ko da kakra na almost start voting na me so akwa observe. Me hu say ya bo anti how na me dan me ho na me tena fie. Na me frɛ me nia Jennifer ko say Jenny anti how akura na ya bu ni me de me ni utu de ne ma yentena fie ni ya tena fie.
O ti enu nti na wanko.
Anu nti na manko. Ma hyehyɛ me biribi anka me ko.
And that's good.
Na wo ko na wa hu say wo ma me ya bu na wo akwala na wo ko. Now what I want to me de ba mu nyina me de ba say with what they've done to Hawa. As you say man na your politics mu na mo be start targeting. Enye we nsu nti na ye be jai kasa. Enye we na ma Hawa kum si jai ni obeye. But what it means ni say man na mu ayeswa. Enti ba elections bi ba say ne be si na dan mo din say Hawa nkwa na ebo no. Now wage and in Chadakwa Newman. Yes, so no GB.
Oh,
Mumbusa Dakwa and Sakano. Who say in that scaffold? Only I want the Jinaho. Dakwa Newman, a big, I said a cano. And the candidate herself appear free.
Hey. And then I'm saying, women.
I had to send your NPP man and a matter getting. Now, we are when you NDC form my Hanabisu Nedikai. Root Sado, Miami, and the Tosumienu. I bet you know what catch they and say, publicly say, yes, in a year. And to me, Mom's why I was send yes, you are targeting. And ye young one, your politics, you. Ye young one in my woman. And this in man who's soon ready. Because you're the Yama. Cringe, that's a root, yeah, fine you.
Do you want to be attacked when you're ready? No more.
Nasania, one be a quine.
And I be so such as a mona will be a crime.
And whatever it is.
Okay, into ever to us.
And it is not good. Politics here, why yet we. A man, why Nakakran so I balance mobile broye. Assurance I make me Amma Ghana for any NPP for men in as for Akwatia. Yeah, MP in a free. Mammy use opportunity, let me better have me my NST free moving to me, Emma. Mammy money, you know what Casao. I'm going to make us out. Mammy money, I'm on a tribute to 10 pa. Mammy money, you ne Mano Yako, 40-year-old. Just say, still me, I'm still processing it. Yeah. But to me, yeah, dear. And to you, internet city, never can see a gem. Into Akwatia, the end of Babaso. But some your miracles, a kaya. Some year Ukunsu Kaya. I yen ye canon. Once between. Then
twice shy.
You best see when I can also assure NPP for especially a man say near 2 hours kumsino a being 2 NPP or baby abuse. Yeah, but boy, home by.
By what?
They say police into me, my home by.
Okay.
Because police is in a hole. Police is in a hole. I may have one thing how I say. Tell me so do what I say I'm a quiet bribia. So I'm small about my home by. Men and 10 cohosa.
Okay. As I do in a twin.
Oh, and see, sign more MPP or baby abuse. And I can assure you, say MPP or baby, I ask one and now former minister and now communicator, whoever MPP or bar all year, Jumama MPP. Party no, yeah, muy imbium.
More combe prepared. Chairman, Odike. Not just as when you can't kakwa because a twin chat.
Oh, yes, a twin chat. Because you tell a twin chat and say, constitutional. You use 1992 constitution. I polarize the country and the development of the nation. You're relegating. And the parochial interests of political parties and the apparatchiks are taking center stage. MPP and DC, they are much of a muchness. And so be any woman because constitution moment gonna pay. It's where opposition do about condemn say way in Oba no be no justify and they have the money oma wia o man resources akogu o machi eti asofo na hemfo ebe me yasa one day mona mo bedwane a ebi adwane a ye dwane no wontimi ntumrika nananom asofo amoka biewom mo man pam MPP ni NDC na ensesa constitution anya saa ba bia o mo de Ghana ekro no misleading the people into a civil war. Mano sisimina so. Asem we can times without numbers. So every 1992 bar, both the organizational behavior of MPP and NDC are not in the interest of ordinary people in the country. And their parochial interest and their party interest. If you go to parliament, parliamentarians there, they take block decisions under duress. As what man say, Yura mama, reset agenda audio democratic now. From now, you want to say, be bien wa essa. My brother had ye be. Say, Ushan people near this year. Both say they only score political points. No matter just oppose the two. No matter equalization.
Really say?
Yes. No matter defended, indefensible. Electoral Commission, Mamino, she doesn't fit for purpose. Or any deputies, I will say, Pam
for petition, quay.
Yadabako, say you had it because If you say mami buy, we share electoral frost and ne more fee senses are so. At a point, no yet woman and Kufuado.
That's a wild allegation.
I am telling you the gospel truth. But can't tell
from what evidence?
What's my your friend saying? Siribu Okweku. Mako, we must shut that packing pa by me party mus eno. Call catch said there's a big hand on your party. Udike yet me more. So I say boy me yina no. Now to me na the infantry in Kumasi to tell me say we are my own fale. And pana Jemensa ayako kwasa a woman mu asese me ment man fale. Abra ma kwa election da under Yura Afarijan. You see, I did be any power so one for clear conscience. Anya. Political parties, no, they are not serving the interests of the nation. So they don't have clear conscience. And partisan democracy, ebe se Ghana, ebe ma Ghana titia pansam. Africa country bienwa, what the multi-party democracy, aye juma, when your resource. What they do, they say, we do the back and call of our colonial masters. They ain't nothing that they do basic. I had a continuation of colonization. It will not divide your mind by virtue of a political model and ideology. So when I'm a first one, because I be an obenya functional illiterate. Also a professor or trade where you wine. No, the catcher said, I said, we'll cry I'm like a crassani. Tell you, near dinner, you carve your democratic system. A babu, I'm a union government. The book on my throne. And the only way be ye sign my way if you are not Kagana bomb say your Fuba Kumwa dear. Because we cannot develop this country with this divided front. You can come my brother.
Yes.
And not let me tell Vice President social media will say or condemn the act, no. Now so I congratulate your friend say you're winning NDC candidate. No matter say and nama Yampen, Yadiaseche, and Nama Ichidi, Yadiaseche. At one breath, condemn the malfeasances and the violence characterized these elections. At another breath, now also congratulate. Wait, with him, stage manage. Yeah, Kwako Yebi. May I thought it, Umubayanam Sadi, we emphasize from you, man. The reason being that, and this is Transi Akwatia, one. And look for the Nipa 9 who were Techimai, what else? And now no elections, blah 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 blah. Yes, so agree, so yes, we are quite heavy. Forgetting saying you haven't got a phone in here, Yakaya, because the Kofa Constitution, yeah, ye lose your factories, ye lose your BBR. Yeah? The current democratic dispensation, we
yes.
So we are about them bar with Ghana. Once ye lose everything, including discipline. And I can't afford your discipline. Financially, morally, BPI discipline. And look at the way you letter environment.
You know, a constitution.
Yes, I mean, the constitution, I say, order the steps of the people. And I enter constitution, constitution, and the guiding principles of the people. And when it is promulgated on the premises of selfishness, Ghana for now be selfish. It will be already as against the nation.
Yeah.
It constitution the enemy of the great nation. Okay? Mammy, how I see this or Copedia, made by journalists, Sebio, Tibon Kosophobia. Or no, you're going to need your 12-hour baby. Or reserve the right to go and even witness. Now, Mutua, or Copedia, and some basa.
Yeah, to a former minister, own to me,
everybody has the right to go there. IDP, me adam for pano no. Wa nyana duma yie. Na 24 days now. Obi den say gunachi. Na oba be say ya twene form because emrebina na kufu aro penso bi sie. And the resetting agenda na wa yemfa. Well, lies you are resetting agenda. Amadi abeka che Ghana fo a ye nyanya mugidi ayato aba mamo. Say mo ba be say dey we. Eti media, the American say enye say about condemnation. Ma me no parliament na okono. Oko say obi a one winning election under duress. And not proper winning. While winning election under duress. No, when I crowd. Because election they hear the dika power You can't free and fire out here. You can't say free and fast anything.
Yeah, to a banner with no will now or order a war now be intimidation and
free near say. I am free from any violence in here. Baku crazy, I will say to me, Tabano. Free Nedicano. I just say the people, everybody there must be protected. I don't know if you officer me call freely, my baby freely.
Okay.
Fair near. Say among all the candidates, level playing field. Maybe I thought you said.
Yes.
It is a free now, man. How do we say a level playing field? No,
I said your mom to about be any who have complain.
My brother,
and
a vice president have complain. Who catch him so be uncomplain.
Mem Caso be obi ho koto by a one tishy. Yenka no
ni. It must be 100% free.
Now where do you get that?
And then they show me say yenyan sa word
reasonably free.
I was saying free from all forms of violence.
Okay.
Now, my that packet tax. My mania approach for say, Mukwa, Muna Falcon. That is what happened.
I think so.
That is what actually happened. President, police, before so move brief and sign your coalition with national security briefings. The OJ, how do you just oppose the two? Actions are called so any dear war president womo ebe anybody in crack and san womo kono sign our fano my brother but you better time my come away ya we dan kupon dia tey nyina say yentre mo asomdue no partisanship eba be say no asif say Ghana ni bia ntimenwene my brother me catch ex president Kufo ane womo e ka bia womu mumay na yansisa constitution we na yedi yawu say mo kama no tum me say baby Ghana ekro no I feel it within my spirit say ade ebesie no ebeji obi ansem say Akwatia Akwatia da ho president ade ase na woka how can you assure people say enko Akwatia nkoto aba only any moral justification whatsoever to tell NPP for say munya kokodro nkoto aba wa Akwatia because must show clearly say police is not in charge. Police now, they are not in charge at the police stations. Minya, are they afraid of by elections? Senka yako tuaba na bia kumawu sitting MP wawu.
Yes.
Ade dina yama MP before na enko primaries. No many will be mentioned at 9. Now this is sama kumawu for nyako tuaba. Nyasa benu.
Sana.
Gabi, second people choose be sana. And can't call party elections.
Now I quote to the complete because that is what is there for presidency.
Sana kwa se ya no. Enti I will be wa na party na you will be abisina na no the parliament. The time this will be a general election. Me kwa kra dia. I can PPNDC. Say obi ye MP. No one can so yare. And I say bibia to no. I can go say contest no. At the end of the day, sa internal contest any sanu man. Eka ebo man nyansa bia nim. Nyansa ba kokra nim. Na obi dia ho ya empinete so no na machire oye aduma no so na machire twitwa ne nantini. Obewie no osom man no na obi ayi na chi pasa. Ase yentime nwene Ghana critical thinkers ni ha. Ya yesa zombie fo na abrofo no asset colonial power bi ene yenyina nam so na ye ku
ya. That is you have like one of you ni be na ba.
Na sa constitution no ye promulgate no papa bi friend no PSC anto o se na o ka ho o mkoye 10 regions no fat funding ajari mom koye no de ye practice nya no o mo de recommendation mo de ba nya no a America former jeje roles no se
na se na SKB asante mo moti ase
me se so mo so mbedi no kra papa no wati ase me ne no ko program me nda wo ahoto FM o se no o ka ho bi na ye people's assembly na executive na superstructure umba na America forces say you so ya my aid bia biem and a boy jeje rollins mu that time jeje was naive about everything and omoti ase na ebe de be nwanwa say
okay
ye di 2 minutes ama president e di IGPA do ya so okwa make sure say NDC ekwan bia be fa so aweni but na kasa dem okodu a no wa compromising adwuma na basabasa asi na the yansi declare obi so awene I was say we nullify no election be with violence because the security apparatus is in the hands of the executive.
Okay.
It's all you have. Emma says, "See, we could see. You're mama. I dear yam ya won say. Say a conducive environment. I'll bet me implement all policies. Now I want to say government business as usual. Never the Sanya Kosa. Sir, if the opposition decides to make this country ungovernable, Massa.
Okay, me that's it. Me that's it. Chama Odike and I would say Nkano. Still back to the constitution. Say no na emani ma ye nyina na enko. So Madi, I think it's very important to stay on Ablikuma North any election related violence, especially say Yebeko Akwatia. How do we move from here? NDC for you ready say mo be jama bibia to atwa and I say tit for tat no na yen stay with
Sidi can say utim wa I say
yes
usually yeah see and the creative problem about the by elections I can't go to you for you not list and I say go by elections omo to vote omo bi no omo nkasa omo tin nchen and I bet you myself. Then they will raise tension. Even now, Mrs. Tayawahano.
Why then?
Say they will protect themselves.
No, because they will protect themselves.
See, who there?
Onya Gane.
Unim. Mami say, Mami tell. Unim say to about. You mention me.
Oko. Oko ede.
Because as officer
of the
party.
A party officer.
Party. Unim say there is a limitation for you to go on the center.
Yes.
Only say limitation.
Yes.
Only say baby, I didn't see it's now within the police electoral area according of.
How are you?
Yes.
How are
yes.
Kumsi?
Yes. Okay. On the day of election, go and check the report I sent to police and electoral commission. Is my only supposed to give us only 10 accreditation. Sidik TO 10 for officers then 10 for each party. I did bet you no past 7:30. They will rather you say a bit more kita tax accreditations more than the number you see. I catch it. So I call Tete because I say no way they don't agree because what perceive and say as you are not giving everybody tax so that people can move into the parameter. Almost say where it could have been say district officer and I tax in the our colleagues. So our question is, do we the problem member? Because what the man it will ease this tension at the center. It ease this tension. But people comes because of the other area. I want to show off my tax maybe answer one call. In fact, because of these issues, I propose to the electoral commission say, instead of one agent, two agents.
Okay.
So that no be may complain say me nipa ewo. And they accepted it. So they gave us 2 accreditation for agents.
Okay.
So now the question is, people now move beyond there. Say, continue inside the hall. I think
how Akumsi moved beyond baby and obey me.
Yes. Yeah. Baby.
No, we want to
yes.
That. Yes.
Yes.
And so
I'm saying that you see, once you are looking at the issues, you're not just
if she moves beyond that, it is only the police.
So now the police also. That's why you see when
only the police
so
can remove her.
That's what I'm saying. That the police allow that to happen. I cannot say. That's what I'm saying. Say elections.
Yeah.
That's why I said when the issue happened, the police were able to protect even the ballot area because within the areas I was being called. Okay, Sadiq, center no. Now on the day of elections, now church in say one ma you trouble.
Okay.
Why? Person obia embra. Inside the whole, so the promise we gave everybody, and he said, "I'm call you off from the gates into Sokowa, into you all go to a bank and as a war accreditation, and about me inside home." So when even the NPP came first with our commission initially, because the officers who have the accreditation, they went in, which we could be SM. But now the report shows she went even there to sit there. Oh, I'm not justifying the beating.
Yes.
But now stage which is not allowed. And I said that when we get to buy elections, outsiders going to take off say me control. Say me mami oba. Say me be no. We should manage it.
Okay.
Again, na Ellen can be say militaries any 2024 elections. Obuasi East. Military was at the polling station who beat our communication officer.
In Obuasi.
On Obuasi East. Oh, videos, you know.
Was that not reinforcement team?
Was it soldier call?
Okay.
Was it corrected?
Oh,
and I'm corrected.
Or say they were stationed, but man call center.
Exactly, center they are born. I'm just calling a center and a born. It was a center and a communication officer. Because no communication officer and air monitoring.
Yeah, no, then they cool.
Yes. It was a center. It was a center. Elections, so nobody even invited them to come in. So I tell you what kind of fact. We are issuing one issue. So why issue in the can once I blink one off. And I'm saying center no. So your for call center. I'll be answering under the watch of Nanado. Under the watch of Nanado.
Nanado deploy.
I didn't talk about President Mahama on this election.
Assembly down.
Again, let me know the I was say.
Yeah, just look at it.
But I think I was
And you.
You see, Vice President I say what condemn issue no. But in the same statement, you know, she's
congratulating.
Say will be win elections.
Of course.
Elections, you know. Tell me where in the elections that agents no I challenge elections, you know. No, to.
What am I meant to cry?
Okay.
Nobody
challenged that elections. In fact, this is the election where NPP can say I won't call elections, you know. But constituency forecast is simple. For no, you know, I'll do no because I'm saying
Kasa.
They defy.
Defying is not insulting. Defying is not insulting.
I define things that you are not reasonable. As someone paying for saying you're reasonable, and in fact, doing that because I call election, me picture was so, party was so. Who wants to make easy? Who say won't call elections? Who wants to make easy? Who na radio station say won't call elections? Then now you contest the elections, and I think the issues now I see nobody challenge the elections. Nobody. I say, Obi and Abun and then issue. And I was work on MP. You won't give it. Now there was swear in the president number 80 year. When there are issues of violence and security issues, let's deal with those issues. I am not wishing. Say we will go to the next elections, whether small or big, to see violence.
Okay.
Until now, we are measured in our statement. Say, I will protect myself. I will protect myself. Oh, so we protect myself. Once I protect myself or no. When I know a political party, how you protect yourself, I also come well. I also come very well. When the police can say more.
Okay.
A party, and I know how police party handle themselves. But I'm saying, when parties start managing our people and how to engage them, they should say, Sidi, my catcher will say, when you go to elections, now you typical elections are in Penifort Timothy, they are born comedy or polling stations. And many people have seen that one. We have seen this many times in the elections, especially when they come to buy elections. So, tension, attention, you know. So, you better say, yeah, we say, you know, Message say, will be called polling station. No one misbehave here, nobody will touch him. And let's start telling people, say, Uko area, respect the process.
Okay.
And this is why, but Obi and me say me, Ellen, and I'll be upon nobody. I'm on for any police station Friday. No.
They target you. They don't need to do anything.
Target you. Take them. Ellen,
national organizer.
I sat and told you say I condemn it.
No, the report to coin. You will be say, oh yeah, then. Oh no, what is say, oh yeah.
That's all on the reporter, mommy. You should report to his officer what happened.
Okay.
And then you can talk. I was not there. I hope you understand me.
Yes.
I was not there. You will come in a video later. But later, but now I was like, if I can get this guy and call me, sorry, say PSCC. He's a police officer. Okay?
Okay.
But I'm saying
7 minutes now. So.
Until, say, officers say you're caught by elections. I'm saying, during the national elections, I said, someone to my bar. One issues way.
Issues you ho.
Issue be.
And nothing is uncle.
Baby oti.
Oh man, say pilot.
Issues say see one say see what collection center. I'm saying the 14th them. at the voting.
The election in general was not peaceful. That is the ultimate.
And now the president, the election been peaceful Ghana. We fought these elections on our own with active camera issues, with our eagle eye. In fact, when the electoral commission was doing everything to see what we be president. But Ronaldo did, in fact, the message did everything with Ronaldo to win this NPP, to win this election. We stopped it. We stopped it with challenges with spiritual argument. In the time I can say Jemensa Ayadiambuano.
Okay.
And then we to Musa Ampa. Ebe two no free work. I'm just secretary. I say, oh, Debbie, I can do sir. Siddiq, we will reduce tension in the elections.
Okay.
If the leaders of the parties and you say, me popular, me chairman myself, it will reduce.
Okay.
Sure. It's got a point I have elections be Alberti Azoka. Parties say, say, Dean way no. I'm out for why not sit back and allow the people? What is the Jimmy? There be no buyer no. What is just the against anything? But only me say NPP and third vice chairman. On Thursday, he was in a Blakumanov warning. Said they will show say or no as a vice chairman or boys.
Well, Yabasha the Ebesi Akwatia, more boys are.
Oh, I can show you again. Say it will be peaceful. I can show you. It will feel peaceful.
You can't beat people and say it will be peaceful.
What is worrying? It will be peaceful.
Okay.
If you allow the people of Akwatia to do their voting.
Okay.
But say me misbehave. I'm sure they also misbehave.
Okay.
What
you say? Let us say where the time I can say as a security initiative bottom. Was say we make sure there's peace.
But we say police actually peace so.
The peacefulness of the elections resides in the law enforcement agencies. But also the Kasano, as when you quite fast from peace and when you quite fast from violent.
Mamma Coelin, Namembrauso.
And the Masha say, Mammy, yes,
7 minutes, wash us here.
You see, where the architecture of 1992 Constitution, who say your two Obama political party a sponsor candidate to become the president of the nation, and she said, "Man, take the whole nation to a ransom." Or yet your pair with impunity, president yet your pair with impunity, no fun wedding. Taxes are on Trebi, Yan Yashano, be piano, Sanso better or mine, and then crawl for in the cronies. Abasis or Manama Padina no mafa. He? Abawe, etisui. Obia 1 year and this in Wuni Chefa. One and our man Mukwa, own him just said the young few. Won't cry your money. How do we build national cohesion for development? Would you not to China? The executive, per the constitution, a man require manipulate every state institution. Unless and society the weakness of the incumbent, and the opposition, it take advantage to come to power. And this is about mobile. And this is what I went in at their strength. It is never true. We read the figures and the BBR. I clearly say people decided to not to vote. And yes, because it's easy. Limited registration. Or registered by 800,000. Now, the mama previous election coin. It was paid by only 140,000. Even easy crowd or the back account. Man to me and you have cry. I'm a can the previous figures on. I just say NPP over 2 million people and they reduce by.
That's simplistic. According to you.
Yes, sanity. Eti samote ahonam ya madwen say wo to test majority. Eti dem obey dem pa. Ya wa ha na mom constitutional review na mo be no draft no say the entrance clauses home ya be kwa referendum dia mum behave ye because emu bi say ba na say enya dia de Ghana basic kwantempon no so a ya be ya compare tia ya kan ne ya be compare tia because I'm a review constitution as I dia call how mu biem ye once and for all me no ade no to nchen we are yisi on uko police station sa tape no mo e de san wo anu no me manipulative figures unim omo ya sorting ebi odike kura nya 20 ye yi a obi ani obehunu se we ya toma odike because ye nyina ye gina akire
da bia ne de ya na yi wo agent ne
oh adan me say last election am Kumasi patase
okay
I protested o mama me kwan oh me na me accreditation me dey call round.
It's a different from accreditation and inclusion for when it's counted for CI no say counter agent in regional
okay the American me say omo sort to a omo timi sort to candidate bi dey fra e kan 1 2 3 unhunu say ya tomprenti we ma we
agent sorting mo
massa me ma call I know what I'm talking about agents no kwa no ma closer to sorting no they don't come closer et unhunu said we ma alanchematian na we ma odike
that is not it
oh me say me gra obi
at the last election na me so me a press me crowd the na me was sorting and omo agents of the party no omo yi bia ye de tremo
you even sign off when there is an issue
okay me
bia BBC
ya me koto ye na me kan ye elections na ye kɔ ni nyina no Akwatia se party sanama o man kwa ye gato NPP ba wote opposition NDC was galamse me ba ya me president me president state of emergency obaya no de nam chanchan enya sa na nkofo ye galamse
okay
we ba na the way enya no eto man no ma sha da bona se no because of their parochial interest but we ase e o man atim no nyakopon na boy no de ma yina se wo se wo ena ya to aba ma wo ye sofo na be de opa asanfo o baby o ye se emre ye ni nkaso ena okokroko ye mfa ni amim se wunya power na se wo so de besisi nkrofo a eda wo to betwi no da no okra wo nwene se sa de ni betimi ato be ma no sia ma aba no o se vice president a statement no on ten on city ma me say or condemn what happened everything that happened at the police station also condemn that act what it means is say the free nedicano anya duma our police station where lies the fairness say free anya duma where lies the fairness
okay
it is say no empedifo amoka bi ewom me kwama ba dawura ase munya matia de obi amfi me say 1992 constitution no the enemy of the state say yantu one among near say president biba ebi ada ni suba na anya the discretionary no eno na man na kufu adubai wo ye de ope
okay
eno na say sia de ekoso no obi defending the party as against the nation but say tratra we one a time is coming edipa bi betumrika because the youth of this country no omo charge na popular revolt obi go eku omo say mokra NPP ni NDC
yempem obiemu a ebe
ana mo behunu say yes soja ni bia akwaya Ghana maburu na abeye
okay
Pastor
Mr. Dabi say yakwawi oka on to me back
na go ye oko election ka we ni elections na go betu e constitution na so we use constitution
on there so there be
our president obey use on betu
ma prescribe dia ye be
obey dey
also obey
say ma prescribe dia ye
be committee on true amendment dem bo
constitutional
send be on office where
on office
our hefa
into we nim
and on office where
Ellen ma member so the next 7 minutes ni anko
yati krom hana ayawaso west we born see yati nipa e ka omoano yehuye nipa ebi omoano e condemn ye nyina ye kan ya no ebomu e condemn ye nyina ye wa hawo yati ni nyinara and so near seat we I finna say Friday I am macran ye hwe see us no menti omunka feminist groups no mo wahi yeah what the first vice president or yoba at least oba na yabo no na akwaya NPP oba nti eno ye nka ho mi bisa enya hawa kumsi nkwa ne oba yabu no yabu journalist oba
DJ I issue statement.
I must send you DJ and so Kwan and so issue statement. The Missy feminist groups baby bear and anado. This BBNC no more video no more he. And I'm a musa.
Fair question.
Where are they? To have a comes in our own penasema. Journalist or ban sway.
How are the money?
I mean, so NPP needs
no.
Now, when this is phone near a friend of gaslighting. Woo, aqua brunipa. Won't crow for aqua brunipa. Would the monkey and deputy friend is national organizer. Sir Branty and Oya Dane. Oya Dane. Now, what Bunana can no catch say we shouldn't talk about it. My young protecting you. Adane. Because you need assurance if you are a police no be. And to dream say Sadiq, political party of the stature of NPP.
Yes.
Yansan Akwatia and also so the send yen na chese wo pese wo bro yen ya san abra yensu. And if you see
almost say hold the peace be ba ho.
Ayo. Yansu be make sure say just in case a peace na ma. At least Nia ya be fa ba bi adwane de ya muru ye ntse ne ye bro ha wakum se ne loyalty e hwe se boy ho ban enti ano de you cannot stop us se ma ye mo ye ho ban musimu betimi aye aya waso wes wo go na anko yie enti e na mo hwiri di kire mo de ye elections mo de ye campaign and mo resetting no e na se de matia ba from to the extent to say e say man na mo bro yen NDC for Emma and I see the Mesum na mo bro yen yate. NPP man so ye Ghana fo. Enti yate. Yada mo ase. Some aka chen some mo bro yen na yen san bra Akwatia na mo san bro yen pa 2. Yate. Once we are at it and no anadwo. Meaning say ye kan ablekumade.
Yeah.
Boku nyuyo.
There be.
And I mean say defense minister say omanebo mo defense. What they abeto ne Facebook say all patcho.
Call it for restraint.
Munya in your moyen. Media me no wa aka boku asema.
Me
ko ka bi no wa hu ne to yen wofie ha. Enti wo ka na afei wo dwen ho. But abusuafo boku asem ye ka because ye mo bebre ye hu nipa wo ho. Sojafo e wo ho ye nkrofo wo mbi. Mo amunim se ntokwa e wo ho nti. Soja ni oye boku ni ye amfa ne nkọ boku. Police ni oye boku ni ye amfa ne nkọ ho. Enti ye di kwa uniya kwa ufuoi ni asantifuoi ni evesi agbefuoi ni fantifuoi omo ni ye di omo beko
immigration for no when
na e ko so ye nkrofo ogun ti se boku nso so e kan ye ho mo ye nuanom nso ye no nyina na ti krom ha adan boku asem de ye ni na enu nso so president Mahama mese blame no wan fa nkoye politics and can you say no one to me ken? And the NDC Boku is always at peace. Any ye
But that's it. Ellen, Boku de men for manontum. Ya na now 2 for the atum still. Only in some call nana de na see asem so dear. Anna let's see. Me Brennason.
Brennason. My 30 seconds. And NPP for us say almost a sika ko flyer say ndra dum say day. E bompa e wo so say Nyankopon madum son sindra the whole Ghana.
And NPP.
NPP
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Baby am che me tu beba. I'm saying national room so day. Let's say baby am me
na ma se pass ma se sika.
Baby am che wo tema. Can you do point?
Would they be already already born? I don't know the young one the money. Ah me ba me can dey. Yes sir. Me go say that be the police station ko agent ni wa. Who constitution I don't know ko born you ko. O say pay better for yourself. I be have
when I will come through me dem jantro. Meda me yenya me o your party me dem yenya me say kama fo mu tie me say aso me ke me boa oh please
come chance to so
what to like him 14%.
Oh, I said, 14%.
What someone about the year you may. I've read it.
Monkey.